Curious about what secrets lie within a woman's heart? Get ready to dive deep. In this video, we're going to decipher the subtle cues that reveal someone's true character and intentions. Stick around, because you're going to learn how to read between the lines of what she says and does to see if she truly measures up to your expectations. Ready to embark on this journey? Here we go. Number 10. She's the constant center stage. Fellas, take note. A balanced relationship isn't a one-person show. We may not be big on talking all the time, but when we do open up, it's crucial to have a partner who's all ears and heart. But what if she's not? Picture this. You're excited about a work promotion. It's a milestone. Yet, when you bring it up, she's more focused on the latest celebrity drama or something trivial. And when the conversation turns to your future plans and hopes, she steers it back to what interests her, ignoring your passions. This behavior is a red flag, signaling a lack of genuine concern for you and a selfish streak. If this scenario sounds familiar, it's worth pondering if this is the road you want to stay on, or if it's time to seek a relationship where your dreams are mutually celebrated. A true partnership thrives when both individuals encourage each other's ambitions. Number 9. I'm busy right now. We understand the situation, guys. Our workdays are filled, often extending beyond the typical 9 to 5. Yet, despite the grind, we carve out moments for the ones who matter because that's what's important. It's a balancing act between professional and personal life that we all perform. However, what if you're often greeted with radio silence from your significant other? Each attempt at contact is met with a standard, "I'm swamped at the moment. Let me lay it out." When a woman values her relationship with a man, she'll make space for him in her schedule, chaos notwithstanding. It's less about round-the-clock accessibility and more about the effort to prioritize. Constant busyness on her part might signal underlying issues in the relationship. It's prudent to be aware and consider this a potential warning sign. Number 8. Frequent mentions of the ex. Navigating a new relationship can be tricky, especially if it feels haunted by the ghost of her past connections. Constant references to her ex-partner, like commenting on how he used to perform mundane tasks, are glaring red flags. It's a no-go zone, regardless of whether the comments are positive or negative. This behavior doesn't just breed insecurity, it raises questions about her motives. Is this relationship a rebound? Remember, habitual mentions of an ex-partner might indicate that she's not fully over her past, possibly using your presence as a stopgap rather than choosing you for who you are. Guys, it's crucial to recognize your worth. If her conversations are littered with comparisons or memories of a former flame, it might be time to reassess your position, protect your heart, and seek a connection where the past isn't a shadow looming over your shared moments. Number 7. The blame game. Gentlemen, take note, as this is a significant concern that might go unnoticed. It's a serious issue if she's consistently reluctant to acknowledge her faults and instead turns the table to make it seem like you're at fault whenever a problem arises. If she stumbles, somehow the responsibility falls on you. She'll dodge apologies and shift the onus to you. This attitude is a glaring sign of trouble. In a sound partnership, both individuals accept their share of the missteps and recognize the need for making amends and offering forgiveness. However, if she's incapable of owning up to her errors, it indicates a lack of maturity needed for a serious relationship. Before you invest your emotions further, ensure that this trait is not present in your significant other. A robust bond is founded on shared accountability and the sincere ability to acknowledge and move past faults. Number 6. Identifying faults constantly. Your significant other ought to be your cheerleader, someone who uplifts you and affirms your value. They're supposed to be the one pushing you towards your potential, providing a sense of safety and joy in your shared life. Essential for any flourishing relationship is this atmosphere of positive reinforcement. Yet, if you find that she's frequently focusing on your shortcomings, casting doubt on your self-worth, consider this a serious signal of concern. You ought to feel accepted and treasured when you're with your partner, not under a microscope. Your partner's encouragement should be about fostering your best qualities and helping you grow, rather than keeping a tally of your missteps. You have every right to feel confident and supported in her company. If her presence is more about critique than encouragement, impeding your journey to self-betterment, it may be an indication to reassess the relationship. A truly nurturing relationship is one where you're encouraged to reach your highest potential. Accept nothing less. Number 5. What's yours is mine. You've probably heard the phrase, "What's mine is yours and what's yours is mine." While this might sound sweet and giving, in reality, the distinction between generosity and possessiveness is crucial. True sharing is rooted in mutual respect and trust, but possessiveness can morph into a need for control. If you notice that your partner constantly sifts through your belongings, obsessively checks your messages, or insists on knowing every single thing about your schedule, alarm bells should ring. This behavior isn't an expression of affection. It's a red flag indicating deep-seated insecurities and a potential for a toxic relationship. Healthy partnerships are built on mutual trust and a respect for personal space. When your boundaries are repeatedly ignored, it's a signal that a serious discussion is necessary. You are entitled to a partner who respects your independence and does not attempt to micromanage your life. Number 4. Emotional manipulation via guilt. Have you ever been caught in a situation where you're coerced into feeling remorseful for things you didn't do? This tactic is known as the guilt trip. If you find that your partner often adopts the role of the victim and attempts to make you feel responsible for her dissatisfaction or troubles, this indicates an unhealthy pattern in your relationship. True partnership means lifting each other up, not using one another as an outlet for emotional frustration. It's manipulative and unfair for her to burden you with guilt over circumstances beyond your influence. Keep a sharp eye on this subtle maneuver. It's a definitive signal of trouble ahead. Joy, not guilt, should be the cornerstone of your relationship. Number 3. The communication blackout. Let's not forget, open dialogue is the cornerstone of any strong relationship. When conflicts emerge, they should be approached with a willingness to discuss and find solutions. However, if your partner resorts to cutting off communication as a go-to response, consider it a glaring warning signal. Silence employed as a punitive measure is a tactic of emotional manipulation, an attempt to control the situation by refusing to engage. Adults who have matured emotionally know the importance of working through issues with words, not with silence. Employing the silent treatment is not just a sign of immaturity, it's a damaging strategy for addressing problems. If your relationship is characterized by a pattern of silence used as a form of coercion, it might be time to reassess the health of your partnership. Number 2. Overstepping personal limits. Boundaries are crucial for maintaining a sense of self-respect and personal well-being, aren't they? So, when your significant other ignores these important lines, be it intruding on your privacy, dismissing your beliefs, or monopolizing your time, it raises a red flag. A considerate and loving partner will honor your personal boundaries, not trample over them. When someone consistently violates your limits, it's not just disrespectful, it's an attempt to exert power over you, and it could escalate to more troubling behavior in the future. It's important to be vigilant about this issue, since neglecting it can lead to significant dissatisfaction and discomfort in the relationship. And here we arrive at the most crucial point. Number 1. The true essence of love is to enrich your existence. Gentlemen, love ought to be a source of vitality, amplifying the essence of who you are. If you find that being in a relationship is diminishing your spirit, injecting stress and pessimism into your daily routine, this is a sign that things aren't as they should be. A genuine, supportive partnership is meant to highlight your strengths and foster the best version of yourself, not drag you down to your lowest. All right, gentlemen, that wraps up our rundown of the top 10 caution signs not to be overlooked in a relationship. Remember, it's through her deeds that you'll truly grasp the contents of her heart. Spot any of these warning signals in your own romance. It may be high time for a heartfelt conversation with your significant other, or perhaps it's worth contemplating a fresh start with someone who genuinely cherishes and honors you. You're entitled to a partner who enhances your existence, not one who weighs you down. As you steer through the complexities of dating, keep these pointers at the forefront of your mind. Wishing you luck in discovering a partner who's genuinely worthy of you. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoyed the video? Hit that like button and subscribe for more insightful content. Catch you in the upcoming video.